I tell you, this crowd is making it so I can hardly hear my own voice. They are indeed raring to go. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
Set for what should be. Lineups and first pitch are back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 St. Louis Cardinals.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Michael Wacha is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Michael Wacha, if he brings the straight changeup, that's his best pitch. Drafted in the first round out of Texas A&M University. Good fastball, not a great fastball. 92 to 95, more of a straight fastball. The curveball is good, but he's known for the straight changeup. If he brings that good changeup, he can shut anybody down.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Three-two pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. His career line against Waka, he's got a 3 for 5 line. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One 0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Batting third, second baseman, number 25.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
1 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. And that misses 1-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Outside, 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a swing to forget there. It's back even at 2-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stankies.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 99. Aaron Judge.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way out in front. Judge tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees are out in front 2-0. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Luis Severino will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gregorius into shallow left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second, right fielder, Jose Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Jose Gonzalez will be next. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So striding forward now, Jose Gonzalez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First delivery to him on the way. High pop up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting fourth, center fielder, Andres.
So
Phillips.
Here's the cleanup hitter, Andres Phillips. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. A changeup over the inside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Martinez, the runner at first with two gone.
Passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Gonzalez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cards leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here comes Waka on a 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Justin Bohr. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Count is 1-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Molina has it, and he makes the throw to first. Bohr is retired. 2 down now. Now to the plate, Miguel Sano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to short. DeYoung gathers it in. For 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 2-0. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Carpenter, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in, Luis Severino. 9-1-2 due up.
Pitcher number 40, Luis Severino.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I have to count 0-2.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Carlos Gonzalez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing at that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is taken. Ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. try it again. 3-2. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off.
Molina.
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Michael Wacha.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Wacha. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Stanton coming on, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. First pitch coming. Here it is. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 in it? And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ball game. Digging in now, Jose Martinez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Wong leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Popped him up. Torres moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup. We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well. And one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Two runs on 2 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway. He becomes out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. So stepping in, Jose Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 home. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Ready for another chance? Andres Phillips. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And there's ball one. He struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are two away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So striding in, Paul DeYoung, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
2 out, nobody on. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Ready with another 0-2. Fouled off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Now another 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Standing in now, Justin Bohr. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One out, nobody on. One and two.
2 strikes.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Leading off for the Cardinals, first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 to Molina. Missed with a slider. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Luis Severino, hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In now, Carlos Gonzalez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Didi Gregorius will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right
now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down.
Empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Greg Garcia is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Greg Garcia.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Popped him up. And this will land foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 0-2 once more. Lifted into center field. Stanton giving chase. Uh-oh, he whips on it. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a 3-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Wong stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box now, Jose Gonzalez. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third.
Well, the pitcher has no one to blame but himself. Man on third, he just uncorks one. The runner alertly takes off immediately and gets their first run of the game just handed to him on a silver platter.
Now the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
He's in.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Into the box, Andres Phillips. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Torres will put this one away, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. John Brebbia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's hitless.
On for the Yankees, second baseman, number 25.
He's set. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Giancarlo Stanton now fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch, and here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far. From the stretch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
The 1-2. It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His first homer here in the series, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Zach Britton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Zach Britton.
Ready now, Paul DeYoung will try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Matt Carpenter takes the hat trick with his third strikeout of the night. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Marcell Ozuna is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brett Cecil has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 27, Brett Cecil. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot, number 34.
So coming to the plate, Justin Bour. Past history with Brett Cecil, he's 1 for 2.
First baseman, Justin Bour.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Two very good pitching performances illustrated there as we give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-1 contest. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. He went down on strikes last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nope. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Breaking ball in for a strike.
The count's 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping into the box, Zach Britton, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. A ball and 2 strikes now. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and his side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
The 0-2 to Molina. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 pitch is put into the right side of the infield. Torres has it.
34.
The next to bat for St. Louis, number 34. He stands in for the first time in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Colton Wong will stand in. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Striding into the box, Jose Martinez. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the belt, the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Britton's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Fouled off. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Cards leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. St. Louis, Missouri, known as the gateway to the West and, of course, the home of the Cardinals. Dominic Leone enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Riding in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce.
Left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
He's set and the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the series, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Zero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And an awful swing there, 2-0, as the count goes to 2-1. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Gleyber Torres will be next. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
The batter, number 25.
Standing in, Gleyber Torres. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's now 4-1 New York. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Aroldis Chapman.
Stepping up now, Jose Gonzalez. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
Keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Andres Phillips. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. But that'll be off the right field wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Digging in once again, Matt Carpenter, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. DeYoung stands at second with 2 gone. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. So the Bronx Bombers have evened up this World Series at 2 games apiece. Luis Severino pitches well enough to get the W. Michael Wacha somehow gets the loss despite striking out an incredible 16 batters. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation.